Let's take 10 minutes for some triangle triage. Have a block, and if you don't have a block, a large book is just as effective. So let's start in our mountain pose. Hands to hips, and take a great big step out. Turn your right foot, the right toes to the right. The left toes are toward the corner. And in our triangle, we want to try to keep those hips squared to the long edge of your mat, as well as the shoulders squared. And I also like to think about our triangle is we're in between two panes of glass here. So we're trying to stack the hips, stack those shoulders and shoulder blades. So you'll see what I mean in just a moment. So here in our wide-legged position with the right toes to the right, left toes in, let's bring those arms out. So finding that T and hinge forward. So just find a little glide here. Go back and forth, moving that rib cage. So when I say hinge forward, then you know exactly what that should be feeling like. All right, so when you're ready now, hinge and reach that right arm forward. Reach as far as you can. And now bringing your arms down. Think about like a windmill. Grabbing that block. You can have your hand on this block, but make this long blade with your arms. And now from here, think about you're between those two panes of glass, and I'm trying to squish you in between. So what that does is that opens up and stacks that left shoulder on top of the right. It brings this left hip up and rolls it back a little bit. And also don't lock that front knee. We never want to hyperextend, never want to damage. So you can just keep it soft, not like a big bend, but just nice and soft. To come out of that, let's put a bend in that front knee and gently make your way back up. Good. Toes forward. Let's move our block to the other side. And now this time, left toes to the left, right toes to the angle. Squaring those hips with the long edge of your mat, and we want to keep those arms nice and squared and shoulders squared. Arms out. Let's find that glide again, back and forth to let that waist warm up so you know where you want to find that glide and reach. All right, back to neutral. Are you ready? Hinge and reach. So you're hinging from this left hip as you reach, and now cartwheel those arms, finding that block, placing your hand on the block, and the right arm stacked. Think about you're between those panes of glass. Good. Let's put a bend in that knee to help support us coming back up. And straighten that knee, toes facing forward. Let's do that again. We'll do it a little bit more quickly. So right foot to the right, left toes are to the corner. Square those hips, square those shoulders, bring those arms out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hinge and reach. Feels better this next time. Cartwheel those hands, find your block, find your triangle. And maybe you're flexible enough or deep enough you don't need to have that block or book. Maybe those fingertips can go to the ground or maybe on that shin or ankle. So you don't always have to have that block. You can make other adjustments here. To add to your triangle, to get some more nice side stretch, you can bring that left arm alongside the ear, but you're still in between those two panes of glass. Arm back up. Let's put a bend in that front knee to help support us as we come back up. Hands down, toes facing forward, other way. Left foot to the left, right toes toward the corner. Let's square those hips, square those arms, And when you're ready, deep inhale. Exhale, hinge. Reach. Try to keep those arms like a nice long blade. And now cartwheel those arms, finding your block or that shin or ankle or ground. Do you want to add some additional stretch to that? Bringing that arm alongside the ear. Let's bring that arm back up. Let's put a bend in that front knee to help protect as you come back up. Toes facing forward. Let's heel toe. Back to center. You just triaged your triangle. Great job for taking 10 for yourself.